Hey, welcome back guys to the brand new series of SPFx, which is SharePoint Framework. This is my first video on SPFx, and in this video tutorial we will be inserting the data from our web part, which is this text field, to the SharePoint list. We will be using React JS, TypeScript, Fluent UI and PnP to add the data to our list. So we will be creating multiple web part. For this, it is just an inserting the data. So for now, I will show you what we are going to do. Then we will start with coding. So this is my web part. This is how it looks. We have name, we have age, same. There is a list available. There's a title, there is a age. In title, we will be adding the name, and in age, we will be adding the age. So whatever we will insert from here will be available here. So I'll add one data. Maybe we'll add John Doe. I'll give it as a 27 or maybe 29. I'll click on insert. It will show item created successfully with ID2. There is a spelling mistake, if you can see created and successfully. You can avoid that. So I'll click on OK. I'll go here. I'll refresh this. You'll see the data is available, John Doe. So that is what we are going to do, just simple adding the data from our web part to the SharePoint list. So I'll close this. I will close this also, and I will go to my folder. Here I have my L drive and YouTube. I'll create one more folder here. This will be SPFx. Open it. I will create one more folder inside this. SPFx Insert Data. You can open this with code. Go to the terminal, new terminal. You can click on Yo, Microsoft SharePoint. I'll give it a name as SPFx Insert Data Web Part. Again, SPFx Insert Data React. So this will take some time to load. Maybe it will take 5 minutes. So I'll quickly fast forward this process, and we will directly meet when all this process has been gone. So guys, now if you'll see, everything has been loaded, and on the left hand side all the files are available here. If you see src, so we will be working with tsx, which is under component. If you can see this, there is this SPFx insert data. So we will be working on this, but before working on this, I will do gulp serve, and we will see how our page looks, how it looks when nothing has been added. So I'll do gulp serve. So gulp serve. So it will get loaded once we will be able to see reload thing here. So it is tsc. It will take some time. So now the reload is available, and now if you go and you check the workbench within your site, you'll be able to see the web part how it looks. So I'll go workbench. This is my workbench. I will add the web part. I'll click on SPFx Insert Data. So now if you can see, it is available, welcome John Doe, which is not my name. I've just added this. Then welcome to the SharePoint, and everything is available. There is a link available, what you can do. This is the basic template which is already provided. So now what you have to do, you have to add the text field and everything you have to add. So what I'll do, I will close this, or let it be. I will not close this only. I will go here. I'll click on Control C. I will stop the gulp serve command, and here I will remove this return. This section I'll remove and I will add div here. So div, I will add text field, which is Fluent UI's control. So this I will close it here. Now if you scroll up and you see the import of this text field from Fluent UI has been added here. You can remove this, there is no need. You can just add this one, and text field we have to add class name. We'll give it a name as child text box class. Styles text field styles. ID will be full name. Label will be name. Same way you can just copy it. Can leave it like this only. Only for age you can add this, and ID you can add age, and label will be age. After this you have to add primary button, which is one of the control of Fluent UI, which is basically a button. Primary button text will be insert, and you can now close it, save it. There is some error. We have added this primary button outside your div. You have to add this inside the div. So everything should be under this div only. Okay. Now I will remove this const. Now we have two error. One is for child text box class and another is text field styles. So we will add style for this class and style for this also. So we'll start with this. Okay. Now const is equal to merge styles display block margin bottom 10 pixels. Save it. So guys, this merge style is basically a kind of part of Fluent UI, which was before Fluent UI. It was part of Office UI Fabric. Is a utility function used to merge CSS style together, and this allows you to combine multiple style object or class names in a single style object, which can then be applied to React components. Now we have to style this text field as well. So again, we have to const text field styles partial I text field styles is equal to root max width will be like this, 300 pixels. And now we are done with this. Also just comment out this and this. So now after this render function, what we have to do is, now after this render function, what you have to do is you have to create another function, which is private create item. So this function will basically add the data in a SharePoint list. Async const full name is equal to document dot get element by ID, full name as HTML input element dot value, age is equal to, again same, you can just copy it, you can paste it here, const add item is equal to await sp dot web. Now if you see, we have this red squiggly here on the SP. So we haven't added the PnP SP yet. So that we have to do. We have to install the PnP SP web, but we have to, install that specific version, that is 2.11.0. So that we have to install. Now this you can install. We'll install this. So the PnP SP of 2.11.0 has been added, but what we have to do right now is we have to create one list as well, because we are not going to use the same list which I have already created. So we will be creating a list. So I'll just get this. We'll go here and I will enter it. I will click here, new list, blank list. I'll give it a name as fun and learn list, which is my channel's name. So I'll click on create. Here title is already there. We are not going to, use a full name, another column. We are just going to use title. Here I will add one more column, which will be data type of text, single line. This will be our age and it will be single line. So I'll save it. Age has been added. Now here, if you'll see, we still have the error on SP. If you'll see, we haven't import the PnP SP. So click on it, import it. You'll go here, you'll be able to see. We will import more of SP double quotes PnP SP slash webs import PnP SP list PnP SP slash items. Save it. Now here await.web we did, and here we will be adding the list dot get by title. Here we will give a name of our list, which is this fun and learn list, and yeah, I'll add it here. Dot items dot add round bracket curly bracket and single quotes title. This is our column's name, and this will be the this one which we will be adding in our column. So this and age will be age, which is the age which we are getting from our Fluent UI control. So save it, close it, and here console dot log add item and alert we will be item created with ID. There might be a spelling mistake with successfully, I don't know. You can correct it while you are doing, coding and all. Data dot ID. Okay, this has been done. So we will call this function on click of our button. So on click, we call this as a this dot created item. Save it. There's one more thing which we have to do is we have to add all the references here in and on it. But now if you run it, gulp serve, you'll get some error. Definitely we will get some error. If you can see, we have got two errors. We have got two errors. One is here, error, which is this I text field styles. Yeah, styles it was. And we haven't added that. Hmm. Okay, we have already added styles here, so we don't need this. I'll just remove it. We'll see if it is working or not. Still, I guess we will be getting some error. It is showing succeeded, but there will be an error. We won't be able to save the data. I'll go to my page here. I'll refresh this. Okay, the reload still not came. It is came now. So reload is available. Like you can see the field has been loaded. We can see the name and age available. I will add one name, John Doe. I will add the age 27. I will click on insert. Nothing has been added. Should have been added, and we should be able to see the alert. Okay. So why this data has not been added to our list? Because in our TS file that we have to add some code in on init function. So here you can remove this. You can return super dot on init round bracket, then round bracket underscore curly bracket and sp dot setup round bracket curly bracket SPFx context this dot context as any semicolon, and at the top we have to import the SP presets. Import SP from at PnP SP slash presets slash all. If you will see now, the error for SP has been gone. Before this there was error for SP. Actually, if you can see, if you do this Control Z, and if you go here, there is an error for SP. So again, we have to add that import. And after this also, we have to remove this. We can remove this get environment because any which ways we are not using this. Okay, so you can just go ahead and you can remove it. Now, if I'll save it, I hope this should run. So this has been succeeded. There is no error as of now. If I'll go here, I'll refresh this. Name I will add John Doe. Age I will add 27. I'll click on insert. Item created successfully with ID 1. I'll refresh this. So you can see the data has been added here. Same way you can add some another data, maybe Satish Nader, age 28. Can click on insert. No, the data has been added. Same way you can add multiple data. So guys, I'm done with the inserting the data to the SharePoint list using SPFx. This was not a part one, just a part of our series. And in next video, maybe we will get the data from our list and we will show it in a detail list, which is one of the control of Fluent UI. So that we will do in next part. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you really did, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back with the another part of SPFX series. Thank you and bye.